I just finished filming a video. I made shrimp quesadillas. There's smoked Gouda, Munster, and shrimp in this. I know in my shorts I would say, that's really fucking good as like a tagline, but this actually is really fucking good. It's not overcooked or undercooked. 2 kinds of cheese. Tortilla is like this cheap, like health kind of tortilla that I found at Safeway. It's like $2 for like a 6-pack. It's a really good deal. It doesn't taste the best, but I think for like a healthy tortilla, it's like low carb and everything. It crisps up really nicely. You can hear that noise, the crunch. Toasts really well, very versatile, and like makes really good quesadillas. Today was a pretty good day. One of my friends stayed over the night. We went to a Giants game yesterday, first ever baseball game that we saw, at least that I saw in person. It was pretty good. I'm not a big baseball guy. I think like I watched a couple games on TV here and there, very rarely. I did make a bet on like a Diamondbacks game like in Vegas a couple weeks ago and somehow won that bet, which is pretty crazy, but yeah. Went to a Giants game. We had like $5 tickets. We were sitting in the very top bleachers. The stadium is actually really nice. Like it's a really nice view. You can see the bay and everything. If you walk around the Golden Gate Bridge, I think it's visible and stuff. And like even though you sit pretty high up in the bleachers with like the $5 ticket, you can still see everything pretty clearly. And like the big jumbo screen also shows everything live, so it's like not really a big deal. There's like a sauce that I made a while back for like taco night. My friend and I, my roommate and I did this at our place for like his work friends and stuff. So this sauce has mayo, cilantro, green onion, jalapeno, oil, yellow pepper paste, and a couple other things, some seasoning and stuff. It's actually really good. It's good with quesadillas, tacos, things like that. I have a little bit left in this bottle, so I'm gonna use it right now for my quesadilla right now. I'm gonna pour this out right here. I made this like almost 3 weeks ago and it still tastes like really good. It tastes pretty fresh, but I'm gonna dip my quesadilla, whatever's left of my quesadilla, in this. Very easy to make too. Made the whole thing. If I wasn't recording, I could have made the whole thing like in 10 minutes basically. It's really simple, really quick. And you can marinate the shrimp beforehand. I marinated it for like an hour and a half, 2 hours, but you can also marinate it for like 10 minutes. It's not a big deal. I would say buy like your own cheese and shred it yourself. Don't buy pre-shredded cheese because pre-shredded cheese has like additives and chemicals that make it melt all kind of funny and not taste as good as like fresh cheese that you grate yourself. If you want to get better tortilla, like that's made with lard or like whatever else, like the non-health tortilla, you can too. I think this for me, like my macros and everything, it works out pretty well. Tortilla is 80 calories. I think the shrimp, I use like half a pound, so that's another 120 calories. Cheese, I was pretty liberal. I'd say I use like at least 200 calories worth, but even then, that's like what, 120, 80, 200, 400 calories, plus like a lot of butter and some sauce, maybe 500 calories at most. But yeah, and I think overall pretty filling, tastes really good. San Mateo or Redwood City in a couple hours. I'm meeting, I basically have 2 internships that I'm doing. The first one is for like an actual company. It's like a 9 to 5 type thing, 5 days a week. The second one is like a startup that I started working for like 2-3 months ago. It's like an AI kind of career service startup kind of thing, career coaching. I'm doing a bit of like product design, product management, stuff like that, social media management for that startup. But it's really fun. It's a cool product that I've enjoyed it quite a bit. I'm meeting my boss and like the founder for like the first time in person. Like in a couple hours, we're gonna go to San Mateo. We're gonna get like a bar or like a booth or something and like whiteboard some ideas and stuff, get some drinks, have some pizza, things like that. So should be fun, yeah. But overall, it's been a good Tuesday. I think it will continue to be a good Tuesday as well. One of my friends is going to Seattle tomorrow. Oh no, sorry, 1 second. He's going to Seattle on Friday to work at Amazon like full time basically. He's one of my college roommates, one of my like overall best friends. He's going to Seattle, so we're seeing him tomorrow for dinner. And I didn't know, none of us knew he was leaving on Friday. We thought he was leaving next week, so we thought we'd see him over the weekend. But he's leaving Friday morning, so we're not going to get a chance to see him besides like tomorrow. It's crazy, man. Post college, like all of a sudden, like you live with the same people every day. You see them like every minute basically for like multiple years, and then post college, all of a sudden you guys live in different cities. Not even like we live in the same area, like the Bay Area, but like we live like 30-40 miles apart. Me and him and other friends of mine as well, just like very different. Like you don't see them anywhere near as often. You got to make trips, you got to plan everything. Like we're doing this entire like houseboat trip. We're getting houseboats in Shasta Lake for July 4th weekend. The last bit of sauce right here. Get this fucking shit out. There you go. Last bit of sauce for the last bit of the quesadilla. But we're getting houseboats in Shasta Lake for July 4th weekend, and we're gonna, I think speedboating and maybe kayaking, rafting, stuff like that. But that's like one of the only hangouts we've had like since like January 15th, basically. A lot of us will be there, like 10 of us, 11 of us are gonna be there. It's pretty crazy. One of my other friends moved to LA like a month ago. One of my other friends has been in Seattle for like 3-4 months now, stuff like that. But yeah, time goes by so fast, like it's really insane. Like I live with like my best friends, my best friend currently in SF, so that's been really fun. We're like having a good time here. It's been great for the past like month, but long term it can be a little daunting, a little scary in terms of what's going to happen, like where your friends are going to be, like where your job's going to take you, things like that, because it happens to everybody. It's like an inevitable thing that everybody goes through, but I feel like even with that, it doesn't make it easier to deal with, if that makes sense, But yeah, we'll cut the existential dread and existentialism for now and get back to more lighthearted stuff. Actually, let me show you guys the view from this apartment. Right there, you can see it is Oracle Park, baseball stadium where the Giants play. Right there is Salesforce Tower. My friend actually works at Bain & Company at one of the top floors in that tower, which is pretty cool. And then we take you guys a little bit around. Over here you can see basically all of SF. Like there's this part of it, there's this side, Salesforce, like I said, the bridge over there, Berkeley somewhere, I believe in that direction, I think, or I'm very bad at geography, so don't quote me on that, but Berkeley is somewhere around here. It's a really nice place. There's like a gym, there's a pool, there's a hot tub, there's like a dog park, things like that. It's really nice, honestly. I'm making this video because I figured, I made a whole thing. I spent like a couple hours recording like a video that's gonna end up being less than a minute of how I made like this quesadilla. I figured I might as well also have like a separate video attached to it where like I eat the quesadilla and just talk about what's happening in my day, my life, things like that. Maybe try and make this like a weekly or bi-weekly thing and see how it goes, and try to have different types of content, like long form and short form, a variety of different things. But let's finish this quesadilla up real quick. This shit is actually, like I said, really good. Well, food came out. Last bite. That's good. That's really fucking good. Just want to check in with you guys, catch up, see what's going on. And yeah, I'll see you guys next time. More of these videos might come out, or maybe not. I'll decide that later on. Peace.